Hey everyone, it's me, CNP, and I'm finally here bringing you my first ever video on my second channel. I've had this channel for almost a month now, and I've been struggling trying to figure out what I want to post for my first ever video here. And I finally, the timing just felt right with the 2K21 demo. I figured why not kick it off with a little bit of Myplayer recreations, and so that's what we're gonna do today. I'm ready to grind out on both channels, on Twitch, on everything. I'm here for it all. So that's what we're gonna do today. You guys know I love doing these Myplayer recreations, and I figured it would be fitting for the first video on the channel to be a recreation of what a lot of people would consider to be the GOAT, the greatest of all time. Talking about LeBron James. Now, a lot of people have made a lot of different versions of LeBron James. You can make more offensive versions, you can make more defensive versions, you can make more playmaking versions. Me specifically, when I think of LeBron James, I think of somebody who can do it all. There's no flaws in his game. And there's a pie chart. There was a pie chart in 2K20. You guys already know where I'm going with this. There was a pie chart in 2K20 that would pretty much break the game. It was the most all-around pie chart in the game, in my opinion. You could just do just about anything, and so that's the pie chart that we're going to be using. We're just going to go ahead and assume, I've played a little bit of the demo. We're going to go ahead and assume that pretty much most of the mechanics in 2K21 are going to be similar to, if not the exact same as 2K20's, given that this generation, the next gen versus this gen, it's this generation's 2K21 is practically 2K20.5 or part 2, whichever you prefer. I'm still optimistic as far as the next gen goes, and I'm excited to see what kind of changes they make before the demo, between the demo and what the full game looks like. And I'm optimistic. I'm glass half full here. But that's enough rambling, guys. Let's go ahead and get into this build. So we got small forward, left-handed, number 23. And guys, if you would please, if you're watching this video, like and subscribe for more of these build tutorials. Also, comment down below any other ideas that you want to see on this channel. I'm a man of the people. Anyways, let's continue for our skill breakdown. Now, I mentioned briefly earlier that there was a balanced pie chart, and well, you already know where I'm going with this. It's the defensive and playmaking pie chart. Felt like in 2K20 it didn't matter what position you made, this was the best pie chart. It was the most all around. You still got a good bit of athleticism even with this red and yellow pie chart, this playmaking and defensive / rebounding pie chart. I don't think it's as good this go around. Definitely just from the eyeball test, looks like the driving dunk and driving layup is a little bit lower than it was last year. I don't know, I never made a small forward with this pie chart last year, so this is going to be the uncharted territories. Physical profile, I usually go balanced, but I think we're going to try and get this build as close to the normal height and weight that LeBron, well, at least height, as close to his height as possible. And Google has him listed at 6'9", so we're going to lose a lot of speed. We're going to go with the speed pie chart, guys. Now, for the potentials, we're going to go with close shot max, driving layup maxed, driving dunk maxed. We're going to come back. We're going to put 1 on standing dunk to get 6 finishing here. Now, mid-range max, 3-point max, free throw max, and again, we're going to put 1 on post fade. That's going to give us another shooting badge. So just this 1 on standing dunk and this 1 on post fade gives us an extra badge in both categories. This is something that you can use basically to maximize your badge potential on any build, not just these builds. It's really important that you take a look and make sure you're not wasting any attributes. Now, for the playmaking, we want to go max ball handling, and we want to max out pass accuracy, and we want to take playmaking up. Yep, look at that, just 1 more and we get 20 playmaking badges. We're going to go perimeter defense max, lateral quickness max, steal max, blocked maxed, defensive rebound maxed. Now, that gives us 18 defensive and rebounding badges. We have 36 upgrades remaining. This is where it kind of becomes player preference. You can put these badges, or these upgrades, sorry, wherever you really want. You could throw it on defensive and rebounding. You could max out your offensive rebound if you really wanted to. You could actually max, well, if you max both of these, you could get 21 defensive and rebounding badges. If you want to be more, well, if you want to be more defensive, that is an option. Or you can, if you just want 20 badges, you could just do your offensive rebounding up to a 60, and then you could spread it out a little bit more. I think you could probably get, you could get 3 more playmaking if you want, or you know, if you want 1 more playmaking. You know, LeBron, he's got some post game. He really does. You could throw it on post fade, get that extra shooting badge. And can you get another? No, you can't get another. So again, it's kind of preference. I think this is good. 6 finishing, 8 shooting, 21 playmaking, 20 defensive and rebounding. Not too bad. Not too bad of a breakdown. You might make an argument that he's got too many playmaking badges, but in my opinion, he is a Hall of Fame floor general. I mean, he is out there conducting the offense, and that, you know, 4 badges just to floor general, it takes away from a lot of the other playmaking abilities that you can get on a player. And 20 defensive badges, you know, we got to go with the Hall of Fame chase down. You know, he is famous for those chase down blocks, and he's just a leader on both ends of the court. So I think this is solid. So we have 6 finishing, 8 shooting, 21 playmaking, and 20 defensive and rebounding. Go ahead and continue. You can go with whatever body shape you want. I would say he's either defined or built. We'll go with built. 6'8". Now Google has him at 6'9". You can go 6'9", but as you can see, ball handling is going to go down to a 65, and you're going to lose those pro dribble moves. Again, we're assuming that you need a 70 ball handle to get pro dribble moves like you did in 2K20. I almost said 2K18 for some reason. I don't know why I'm thinking that, but anyways, we'll go with 6'8". You could go 6'7", but again, Google has him listed at 6'9". We want to get as close to that 6'9" mark as possible. We'll go with 6'8", but again, it's really just preference. 6'7", it does, you take quite a bit of hits on your player when you go 6'8". I specifically, I love rebounding. I love playing defense and rebounding, so a taller player is going to help a lot with that. We're gonna go with 6'8". Now, something weight does differently this year. Weight, as you can see, when I move it left to right, it affects certain physicals and certain actual attributes here on the left, but mainly it affects physicals. One thing it affects differently this year is your speed. It used to just be acceleration and vertical. Now vertical is unaffected, and it goes straight to speed instead of vertical, or hertz speed instead of vertical, depending on if you make them heavier or lighter. So that being said, I don't know what LeBron's actual weight is, but I think we're gonna drop him down to, like, I'd say 202, so we get that +1 to driving dunk. You get another +2? No, you can't. You could make him all the way down to 185, but he's gonna be really, really scrawny. I think that what was it? 202. Yeah, I mean, you only get 2 more speed if you go all the way down to minimum weight. I like 202. I think that's a happy medium. We get +2 to lateral quickness, +2 to perimeter defense, and +1 to driving dunk and driving layup. So that's solid too. Now, another thing, wingspan, different this year as well. We can actually max this wingspan and keep that 70 ball handling. But as you can see up top, guys, you get you get +2 to driving dunk when you go max wingspan. That's new. It used to be, I don't think it affected any of those statistics in 2K20. So this is a new function, and look at all the defense that you get from this. +3 to steal, +7 to block, +3 to offensive rebound, and +4 to defensive rebound. So in my mind, this is a no-brainer. We want to go max wingspan, and I know that 59 3 ball is it's lackluster. In my opinion, that is the least of LeBron's game. I think he's more of a playmaker, more of a defender, more of a finisher. So if there is going to be a weak spot, you know, it's impossible to make these builds perfect. I think that shooting would be his weak spot, and then we will go ahead and give him whatever takeover you want. I don't know why you would ever give him glass takeover or glass cleaning takeover. Slashing was the meta of 2K20. I'm looking at this, I kind of want to give him playmaker takeover. That's just me. Although lockdown is also, it's again preference. I think LeBron at this stage is more of a playmaking takeover. Again, he is a floor general through and through, and we get the slashing playmaker. Ignore the player model there. Kelly Oubre Jr., Gordon Hayward, Jalen Rose. I don't know where they pull those comparisons from, but whatever. This is a LeBron build in my opinion. So we're gonna go ahead and continue. I won't spend too much time on the badges, but we go to 99 overall. Again, assuming the same thing. Mike Wang, none of the 2K devs have confirmed nor denied this, but the way that 2K20 worked, you guys, I don't know if I need to explain this or not. Maybe we got some first time 2K viewers in this video. The way it works is everything past 95, you get +1 to all your attributes on the left as well as on the right, all the way up to 99.9. So you can get actually 5 more than what you see here on the left. So this is not what your ratings would be at a 99 or a 99.9 for that matter. And as well, you get +4 from a gym rat badge, assuming that's still in the game. Or you can do your agility drills, your Gatorade drills. So you'll get +4 to all your physicals over on the right. So that would give you +9 to everything on the right with the 99.9 and your physical bonuses. You're going to be looking at a 93 speed and 91 acceleration, an 80 vertical. I mean, that's pretty solid stuff. Strength's going to be a little lacking, but still, I think this is pretty solid. I think this is a solid build. Let's go ahead and get into the badges. I'd say gold contact and gold slithery. That's just me. Those are the 2 best finishing badges. At least that's how it was. Again, we're going back to that 2K20 vibes. It's just those 2 badges are head and shoulders above the rest, in my opinion, for finishing. Shooting badges, they did take out quick draw this year, so 8 is basically the equivalent of, like, I'd say a 10 or an 11 shooting badges last year, assuming you used you know, gold or silver quick draw. I specifically I loved silver quick draw 38. That was my go-to jump shot on non-shooting builds. So we're gonna go with gold range. Once you had your hot zones, hot zone hunter was a really good badge last year. That leaves you with 2 badges. You could go difficult shots, I guess. I mean, LeBron's kind of taking those like leaners and stuff and like pull-ups from mid-range. But you could go Deadeye, you could go silver Deadeye, or even bronze catch and shoot. I think bronze catch and shoot helps, obviously, with catch and shoot shots, but I think it actually increases your green window off of catch and shoot shots, and it makes it easier. The animation is just like smoother when you have catch and shoot, at least so I've heard. Don't quote me on that. That looks all right. Again, playmaking badges. LeBron is the definition of a floor general. I mean, he is a beast. Hall of Fame downhill for getting those rebounds, running in transition. I think that would be nice. We'll go gold handles for days. My opinion, LeBron would definitely have at least gold dimer, but again, this is your preference here. Hall of Fame quick first step. This to me is the best badge, best playmaking badge for certain, in my opinion, is quick first step. Potentially this might be my favorite badge in the game, again, of 2K20, but we'll go silver or gold unpluckable. I kind of want to get like bronze needle threader. Some people say unpluckable on bronze is all you need. We could go on bronze, and then that would give us enough for bailout, but maybe take dimer down, put it on unpluckable. you know, whatever. Maybe we'll just go with bronze dimer and gold unpluckable. I mean, it's just it's your preference, guys. And then defensive badges, this is where I like Hall of Fame Intimidator. We'll go gold clamps. We'll go Hall of Fame chase down. I feel like for every player that I do on this channel, I'm gonna have to give them some badge where it's, you know, it might not be the best thing for quote unquote comp, but I mean, LeBron is a Hall of Fame chase down art. I mean, how many chase down blocks has he, highlight chase down blocks has he gotten in like very clutch situations? A good bit. So we'll go with Hall of Fame chase down, Hall of Fame Intimidator. We'll go gold clamps. We'll go gold rim, gold rebound, bronze interceptor, bronze box, and that leaves us with one left. We could go bronze tireless or bronze pogo stick. You know, maybe both like that. Take clamps down to silver. It's, again, preference. This is all preference. Who knows what badges are actually going to be better or worse than they were last year, but this to me looks very solid. Again, 6, 8, 21, and 20 looks good to me. Plus you got some wiggle room. You know, if you followed along through the whole video, you don't have to necessarily have 21 playmaking or 20 defensive rebounding. If you wanted, you could throw it on these two. You could have a little bit more offensive badges, but for me, I think playmaking and defensive are the most important badges, and it's just, I just like this breakdown. I'm just gonna be straight up. So hope you enjoyed this video. If you could, leave a like, comment, subscribe. Let me know in the comment section down below who you want to see next. I will gladly do whoever you guys want, but that's gonna do it for this video. Like, comment, subscribe, and I will see you guys in the next one.